This is the Stacking Balance Challenge. I'm Leah Remillet, and you are on day 16 of our 21 micro shifts for lasting results. Today's shift is small but mighty. It's about making mealtime easier and keeping you just on top of things longer. So here's the thing. Protein, it keeps us full longer. It helps regulate blood sugar. It fuels your body. And it's the thing that takes the most time to cook when we're working on dinner, right? Like, it's always the protein that takes longest. So today, we are going to double the protein that you cook. You'll eat half today, and then you'll save the other half, either for tomorrow or you're going to put it in the freezer for later. When we're talking about tiny shifts that just help us have more time, this is an easy one. When you're making dinner, if it's a good freezable dinner, double it so that you can just have one full dinner in the freezer. But if it's not, that doesn't mean that it's over. You're cooking a protein, double that protein. However much you would normally make double the amount. Or if you have a big enough pan, triple so that you can have a portion of it for later in the week. You're going to turn it into a different dinner, and another portion that you're going to put in the freezer for a night when you just don't have time to cook. You can throw it out in the morning and know that it's going to be ready for you. This is just one of those quick wins. It just makes life better. So if you're making chicken, steak, or ground beef tonight, make extra. If you're baking salmon, double it up. If you're scrambling eggs, crack a couple more for tomorrow's breakfast. I started doing this when I realized that the meal prep part is what stresses me out. Now I can make extra protein, or if it's a really easy dinner to double and freeze, I double it and I freeze it without adding any extra cooking time. And future me is so grateful. Like, it is the best feeling when it's a really big full day, but I want us to have family dinner. And I'm like, oh, it's all right. I've got stuff pre-made and I'm just going to pull that out. I make this really time-intensive meat ragu sauce, right? Where it's like multiple steps. It takes hours and hours. And so I will absolutely multiply how much I make. And it's so amazing when I pull one of those out of the freezer and it's like, oh, all I'm going to need to do is, add a vegetable or noodles or zoodles or whatever it's going to be. And I've got a great dinner that I know is so good. And there was a lot of time and love that went into it. It was just a while ago. This is meal prep without the effort. It's just cooking smarter so you always have an easy, balanced meal waiting, especially on a busy day when you don't have time. That's it for day 16. You are just going to double your protein. Text your accountability pod, tell them what it is you're doubling up on today, and I will see you tomorrow.